Alright, welcome back to another wonderful day of Factorio. We're going to get down, get some science, do something smart like. I don't know, I thought I had something, I just lost it. Okay, so, we need to upgrade from this to something fancy that'll produce this. So... pop that out and put you in and then do. Okay. I really gotta stop doing that. Alright. Okay. Step 1, we're going to automate our transport belts, which requires iron and gears. Darn it, out of iron. Let's see, 100, 200. Yeah, we'll stop at 200. No, 300. Okay. This will slowly automate the transport belts, which will greatly help. And is one part of our green science. As you can see, it requires inserters and transport belts. The inserters is a little more complicated, requiring electronic circuits, which requires copper cables and iron plates. So we'll start by expanding these out a good deal. Okay. Look at that. And the time it took to place that little bit, this thing's already created almost 50 of them. So these are the little assembly machines, and they work wonders. I just need stone. These are what, 5 each? Yeah, I'll create a few. Okay. So we got that going. We're going to stretch these out a good ways, so that way these are expand. Darn it! Okay. So we can expand these with this fancy doohickey. Eventually this will be much nicer and not so utterly jerried. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll come up here and put these two there. Okay. Come put power for all those. And we need these, which require more iron. I feel this is going to become a trend. I'm just gonna constantly be out of iron all the time. Okay. We'll pop that out. Okay. Need more. The pole's in the way. For crying out loud. It's connected at another side, so we'll pop that out. Pop that in. Move this light up here. Okay, we're gonna take a splitter. I don't know why. I don't really need to do splitters just yet, but yeah, that was kind of wasted at the moment, but okay, what? Well, hell. That was stupid too, but okay. We'll run some of this down here. And let's see. Doot. Let me double check. What is it? Iron plate. Here we'll. Okay, so. Gear wheel. Circuit. Actually, no, that's stupid. I should do circuit, gear wheel, and then why is that? Because these are 2. Those are 2. What did I do wrong? What did I screw up? That's what I screwed up. I was supposed to do electronics and then do that, because you can't do these just yet, because each level of an assembly machine can only make items which are done with so much. So like craft items that require up to 2 ingredients. Level 2 is 4 ingredients, and level 3 is anything. Okay. Pop out some of these. Get rid of that. We'll put this here. Do that. Bring this down one more. We'll get. Oops. Oh, that requires a cable. That's the step I forgot. Okay, so this will turn plate into cable, which will then turn this into electronic circuits, which we're going to need a lot more than what this is capable of doing, but we're running into other problems at the moment. Okay, we'll start getting serious about mining iron. Copper's backed up a good ways. And we'll slowly get this worked out. Anytime. There we go. I don't like having so much wasted space, but... Oops. I think that's, yeah, that should be right. Put that there. Oops. Can't walk through a solid building. Alright. So now this is going to start using both sides, which will really help. Well, kind of. So this will fill up faster, but once it gets to here, then it's still only using one side. But all these little gaps in here will get pushed out when it, yep, right there. So that'll help fill up the belt. Starts compacting it more. Maybe a couple more miners. How are we doing on power? We should, yeah, we're doing perfectly fine. We're not even worried about power yet. And the radar is starting to next line out. So far we're doing okay. No little red dots. We got kind of this nice little barrier. We got a real thick forest up here. We got kind of a thin forest here. We're going to have to worry if the wind pushes it this way or down this way. We'll have to worry about what's over here. But what's over here we shouldn't have to worry too much about. I mean, we're going this way, so the wind's probably blowing west. It changes every now and then. I don't have the mod installed, but there's a couple nice little handy mods that will tell you which way the wind's blowing. It's really useful if you've got a game that uses some kind of mod like wind turbines. And it becomes very helpful to know which way the wind's blowing and how hard it's blowing. It'll be interesting. They've got wind. They've got pollution. One of these days I expect Factorio to come up with something like weather conditions. Rain and snow and all that stuff. Be interesting to see how that affects the gameplay. So this is starting to back up, which is good. It's backed up for days. This won't stay backed up for long. This will disappear very quickly. Problem is, we're not doing anything because I'm not manually feeding this. I'm actually going to change that right now. Okay. How are we going to do this? Yep. Put that there. That there. I need more inserters. This is a trend. Okay. And before we do that, we'll get a splitter. science. We'll up production a little. I think we can do one here. And we'll put it there, and we'll move that to the side. And then we'll connect it via that. Then we'll take a splitter and go, where is it, right here. Put that there. Run you up there. That's working. This is working. Now that's going to try to feed two science things. What are they? Science labs? Labs? Yeah, okay. They're, I don't know, they're kind of interesting. I wish this one would turn on. They had some kind of giant electric pole in there. It's sparking all over the place. Like some kind of think tank dome. I want to think like the Fallout, the giant think tank. That was a pretty cool place. Creepy, weird, confusing, but pretty cool. I mean, what other game lets you talk to your own brain? That right there. Oh, crap. Spoiler alert? Yeah. In case you haven't played that game, and, or the DLC, yeah, spoiler alert. You get to talk to your own brain. It's super cool. It's short. They should have done a little more with it, but it was really cool. Okay. We'll turn alternate view back on so we can see what's making what. Yeah, so this is slowly producing enough to get those running. Where, electronics is going. We're going to grab iron. That way we have some available. I should just, you know, all these things are full. I should just grab some from them. That's a nice thing, is these things create their own little buffer. Alrighty. Automation 2. Get that underway. Yeah, the way there. Put that there. We'll make you... No, stop. I don't have steel. It's gonna take me a while. Yeah, I'll do that, and then I don't have any nice way of putting it. Well, that was stupid. Okay, we'll lock that off at 1. Pop that out. Oh, what was it for yellow belt? It was like 24 per yellow belt. I don't remember. I'll have to go rewatch the videos. Xterminator did a series of videos with, what was his name? Like, Mad Zuri, I think his name is. Where they went and, darn it. They went and did all the math of how to lay out perfect segments where everything works out nice and even. Everything gets used up. I'll grab... I need a bunch of those. I have to re-watch those videos. Remember all the fancy little numbers and whatnot. I'll probably leave a description. Or leave a description. Ha 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 ha. I'll leave a link in the description to the videos I'm talking about. Okay. So I've got this madness. I didn't cap that. I'm glad these work slow. Not so much this. I wish this worked a lot faster. I can just expand this out later, but don't need you. Okay. What I got? 20? Okay. 20's fine. This is where this part was stupid. And this is where I did this backwards. Because what I should have done was do the input. Well, I don't know. Well, the input only has to go so far. So what I probably should have done is do the input on the outside like I did with iron. Huh. Because now if it crosses over, it's gonna be all funny and wonky and stuff. And I'll figure it out later. Okay. Automation's going. I got stuff. Oh, it's so slow. Once you get these in their proper ratios, it's a lot faster. Should I bother fixing that? Yeah, I'm gonna bother fixing that. Okay, so we'll come back here. Stop moving. Okay. We'll come back here. We'll wish we had robots. Robots makes this super, super easy. We'll back this up a little. And we'll run up. Run this back. We'll move this up. Do not connect it yet. Okay. There, that's ready. We'll put pull there to start the line. Start popping all this out. Okay. Then we'll clear these belts, which isn't too hard. You just run over the belt holding the F key. It kind of shuts down the entire factory because there's no power. I'll bridge it there. Okay, then I'll get rid of that. Fix that real quick. We'll, oops. There we go. That's nice. Then we'll start this back up. Oops. Okay. We'll get this out of our inventory. We don't have any use for that. Okay. It always seems like it's bigger than what it really is. It feels like this is a 2-space gap. Feels like these furnaces should actually be 1 space, which is really weird. It's just, it's like the uncanny valley. It's just right there where it should be, but it shouldn't be, but it kinda is, but it's not, but it looks like it. Yeah. We're gonna run into a problem with that lab. Pop that down. We'll pull this all the way across. We need to go out a bit farther. We'll put... Oh, we'll manually do it because it's too close. It's right on the edge where it just barely connects with those. You know, eventually we'll get a really nice spiderweb effect here going. Alright, so that about wraps it up for this one. Next time we'll work on getting the science set up a little better. And we'll make a... we'll start making green science. Hopefully. I said that last episode, so hopefully. Alright. Yeah. Peace.